Okay, let me see if I can set this here. Oh, okay. I want to do a reading on this, this situation with the wild bees. They're building homes, the hives, out of plastic. What's going on? Inquiring minds want to know. Why are wild bees building these structures now out of lightweight plastics? Is that the oddest thing? What is it the bees have going on? Why are they building these hives out of plastic? Why are the wild bees building hives out of this plastic? Okay. Why are bees building hives out of plastic? Underneath of it all, we have the emperor. I wonder if this is one of the strong worker bees, and what is this sorrow about? What is this sorrow? What is it that's going on underneath of it? Standing on a blade. Maybe the other way they were too destructible. Okay. Big shakeup in their energetic thing could be as well. Maybe they found that that the plastic is stronger, withholds, would hold up better against inclement things happening. Let's see if we can figure it out here. Yeah, it's a okay, this is like, you know, the temporary wind action being taken. And they've got the journey, new beginnings, endings. So maybe they've just contemplated, found a way to do it better, to make a better, more substantial hive. Very odd. Yeah, it looks like we've got the ones talking with each other. We've got the water thing back here. So I'm wondering if it holds up better for some reason, easier to construct. Okay. Going into it. Better opportunity. It looks like it must be a natural karmic thing, a natural evolutionary change for them. that's come up, that they found a better way to do it. Okay? More strength. It has more strength, more endurability. Yeah, they've gotten the knowledge. It kind of reminds me of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. We've got the apple down here. So I would say that, again, all seeing eye, the wheel has turned, and they have gotten okay, more knowledge. Okay. Better way to do action, looking for, yeah, distant places. Underneath of it. Death, things hidden. Okay. Things hidden, things that we don't know. Death. So maybe the way they were making it before, there were too many deaths, too many things. And now we've got a secret as to why and how they are doing this. Not going to reveal everything. Okay, above it. Yeah, it looks like for some reason they found the material, took it with them, started working with it, and now they're nurturing that. They're figuring out more how to use this. Very interesting. Yeah, for some reason it feels that the horse is substantial. This is more substantial. In some way, it's more substantial. Wheel of Fortune again. So it's some type of an evolutionary thing. Oppression. Okay. So let me pull another one to see what this is with this oppression. Okay. Action, the oppression. Holding. Holding to what they have. So again, something to do with evolutionary things. Yeah, the oppression. Yeah, I would say this is a burden. This is the burden. The card of the burden. And how to hold on to things, how to hold on to it better. Holding on to it. And let me see something else. Holding on to it. Hanged man. New way of seeing, a new way of doing things. Okay. So I think it's building a better structure for them for some reason. If they hold to this, they can build a better structure. Okay. Because this is something that was a burden, difficulty, and they have come to Wheel of Fortune. So some sort of an evolutionary thing that's happened. Now I wonder if they've seen did this come through seeing something else building, or did it come through their own strife? energy. Strife and energy. Struggle, the struggle. Okay, knowledge through struggle. Okay, I think this came out of, wisdom came out of, was difficult before. So they put new energy into it. And something, Page of Cups, able to communicate with each other. Yeah. So I think in this type, the struggle wasn't within them. It was just difficult within themselves, not that they were fighting with something else. And they found a way, and they've been able to communicate with each other a way to turn that energy to make it work, to, yeah, truth. So really interesting. So according to the reading, this is crazy that it's an evolutionary thing for these wild bees. Who knew? New building details. It's, and I think, does this have to do with climate change and the weather patterns? Yeah. Yeah, so it would delay the deaths. There were too many deaths happening. I think it has to do with the weather patterns. Okay. Maybe doing it with plastic, it keeps the heat or the cold or whatever. It's better for them with climate stuff. Yeah, this is something they had to come to within themselves through that long, hard journey. This is like when you're on the spiritual path and when you're alone and you're doing that searching. Okay, this is like also in the Native American deck, you have the twisted hair, which is like going off by yourself away from the village to get knowledge. So this is for them, this knowledge of how to delay so many deaths happening. Okay, so interesting. It has to do with the climate change. With climate change and that type of thing, I think more extreme weather, we're having those big, heavy windstorms and everything. So maybe building the hive and stuff out of plastic is stronger. It'll withstand the weather changes better, and keeps them from dying off so easily. It gives them a little bit more ability to survive. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. What do you think? Do you think that's plausible? I'm just reading what the cards say, but according to the tarot, it looks like another evolutionary pattern to deal with the climate change things happening, so they don't have so many die-offs in their species. Very interesting.